Welcome, Taurus. This is your June 15th to June 21st forecast. And for you, the most influential transit is going to be Jupiter square Saturn on June 15th. And that's going to highlight your career and finances. So you're being guided to balance ambition with practicality and reassess long-term goals to ensure that they're grounded. So let's see what else we have here for you. Okay. So yeah, we do have a little bit of conflict here. So you may need to make some adjustments based on where your long-term goals are. So you may want to look at short-term and long-term goals and just make any adjustments that you feel like are appropriate for you at this time. We also have the Four of Wands, wonderful. So this is you opening new portals to success. And we did talk about this last week. So this is really that continuation from last week of, hey, you have these new portals opening now. You're stepping into them. You're stepping into opportunity, abundance, blessings that are leading you toward victory. And now you are refining your plans here and adjusting things and making things allowing yourself to make changes that make you more aligned with success. So we have the Ace of Wands here. So quite literally for some of you, this is, I'm going to sidestep here a little bit because it came out immediately to me, love. So you seeking, desiring that, it is available to you. There is opportunity for that. Otherwise, this is really about you focusing on the things that you feel passionate about. So there may be a new project here as a result of you kind of shifting some things around. You may find that you do have time to work on some particular business ventures or endeavors that you feel comfortable with. And for some of you, I'm also hearing that this is even about like just having time to like do crafts or to like crochet or just whatever it is that you're interested in that you are like wanting to have more time for because it makes you feel fulfilled, it makes you feel content. This is about you creating that balance and creating that opportunity to allow yourself to experience that more. So we also have the Emperor here. Like, yeah, you are like standing on business here. And I feel like this path that you're going down, these talents and gifts that you're exploring and expanding on, you will be able to utilize them for financial gain. And I understand that that is not the goal or the purpose, but it's nice to know that, yeah, if you spend time learning how to crochet and you make these little crochet hats or something or baby clothes or something, like, yeah, you can sell those things and receive money for that. Okay, so this is just like a new business venture, a new opportunity that's opening up for you from you utilizing your gifts and talents. So we also have the High Priestess here with you expanding that third eye as well. So from a money perspective, you may be thinking, and I mean, we really just said this here, but this is about like you allowing yourself to receive divine guidance and allowing yourself to be guided toward these opportunities that are going to be presented to you here. So opportunities to strengthen your financial foundation and to continue or create generational wealth and secure your financial legacy. So we also have the Seven of Wands here. So I want to just say immediately, like, don't listen to the criticism from others. If it's something that you enjoy doing or something you have an interest in exploring, absolutely do that. You have to go by how you feel and how passionate it makes you feel, how fulfilled it makes you feel. Okay, so you have to do what's right for you. And don't not do something or not go down a path because others don't think it's right for you. Because this isn't about others. What others think is none of your business. And also, if you are maybe putting out your first drafts of your work and it's not received as well as you thought it would be, also, that's another reason why you can't listen to what others are saying. You have to keep working. You have to keep growing. You can absolutely take that information as data, as a way that you can improve. You can use it as feedback, but don't stop doing what you're doing because you receive a little bit of criticism or a little bit of pushback on anything that you're trying to do here. So let's actually get an oracle here. What are we talking about? Let's see. We have reflection. Okay, reflection and what? Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah. So this is just that confirmation that you are headed in the right direction, and these gifts and talents that you're open to exploring. You have the perfect skills, you have the perfect abilities, you have the perfect talent right now. Right now. Don't wait for that, because that will never come. That day will never come when you're like, oh, this is perfect, now I'm just going to put it out. No, you're just going to overanalyze it, over-critique it, not start it. You're going to put yourself down, all of those things that just aren't helpful to you if you delay the process, okay? So get started now. If it feels good, it feels like something you want to do and expand and grow on, do it. What else? Okay. So I do want to step into some challenges that may come out. So I feel like initially, like I said, you may get a little bit of resistance or pushback, or you may post a video and it may not get a lot of views, or something to that effect. You may receive like some energy that may make you feel like you don't want to continue, whatever that is, in whatever form it is. So just be aware of that. And for some of you now, just know that like this is a journey and you may not see success immediately right away. Others of you, yeah, absolutely, that's possible and it will happen. Okay, so if that's not you, that's not the experience that you designed for yourself, you wanted to learn some things along the way and you wanted it to be a little bit of a longer process, then this is for you. Continue to trust in who you are. Continue to do what makes you feel fulfilled and content and joyful. And that is all that matters. We also have the Queen of Wands here. So you may struggle a little bit with your self-confidence here. And for some of you, it is about being self-aware and being open and honest about, okay, yeah, maybe the baby, the baby shoes I crocheted had 6 feet instead of 5 or something, like maybe you are just being guided to like be honest about, your work. And like, if you know that there's areas where you do want to improve or things that you want to work on, you're being guided to do that. This is not saying at all like, oh, well, yeah, just put the ones out there that have 6 feet or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not saying that. It's saying like, look, okay, like, all right, you maybe can't sell that one, or you need to find like a niche market to where, that is what's needed to sell your product. Okay, so I feel like the message here is just, be honest about where you are, and you will know if there's more clarity coming through to you. It's like, okay, well, you could really work on this area or that area. Then just be open to that is all this is. What else? So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So yeah, you learning here. Just be patient. Be realistic. Use your discernment as you're going on this journey here. And that little bit of a struggle for you here, since this is coming up as a struggle. You may want to see that victory right away. You may want to see you post that video and it get 20 million views. You may want to see that, and that's normal. Who wouldn't love that? Who wouldn't love to put their clothes that they crocheted out there and it sell out immediately? Like, of course, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. And for some of you, that will happen. For others of you that it doesn't, just trust in the process and continue working towards your goals. Don't give up just because things don't happen exactly how you want them to or expect them to. Okay? Because the universe is giving you exactly what you need at the right moments in time. Okay? What else? Give me another card here. So we have the Moon. Yeah, wonderful. And that just confirms what I was saying here about just things will be revealed to you at the exact right moment in time. So there's divine timing happening here. There's you like continuing to expand and grow your consciousness here. So more and more will come to light. And it's all just a part of the growth and your journey here. So allow yourself to be more deeply connected to your intuition. So that is really a strong message here. Connect more deeply, go within, continue that process of self-growth and evolution. And again, we have love coming through, so there's definitely opportunity for that, but also self-love. Okay, so give yourself the love that you are seeking. Give yourself the compassion, the understanding, the emotional intelligence that you would give to others. You're being guided to give that to yourself at this point in time. And that's for anyone in a commitment or partnership or relationship or not. Either way, you're still being guided to give that unconditional love to yourself. Okay, so all right, let's get at Oracle here. You won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. Wonderful. So we said that. We have love coming towards you if that's what you seek and desire. We also have confirmation here that soul family is available to you as well. Okay, so there may be individuals out there that have some knowledge and wisdom in the areas that you're interested in, and they can share that with you. Okay, so let's move to underlying fears. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. So there may be an underlying fear of success, or what happens when you reach a successful point that you would define yourself as being successful. So the first thing I was going to say, I didn't complete that thought, but this may be about whether or not you can be successful is what I was going to say initially. So it could definitely be about that, some underlying fears relating to that. But then again, also it could be once you get there and once you do and are, by your definition, successful, then what's next? What does that mean? How do I support others? Do I give all my money away? Do I, you might have sort of those feelings. And there may also be a little bit of guilt surrounding that. You being so abundant and others not as much. So yeah, there's a lot of component here as we're looking at success as a fear. So you may just want to be aware of that and address those things about success, any issues surrounding success that you feel may hold you back and may keep you stuck and stagnant. We also have the Six of Cups here. Okay, we just talked about family and that coming up as a fear of how do you support them? What does that look like? But then there also may be some other components within the family unit that do come up as a fear for you. It could be what they would think about you and your activities that you're working towards, or if they're going to be supportive of that, or if you're going to have time and you're going to be able to manage family and your business. Okay, so a couple different areas here. You have to kind of tap in and understand what it means for you personally, since this is a collective reading. We also have the Hierophant here. So you are showing up here, and to me, this is a fear of just allowing those gifts to continue to expand and grow, and what that really means. Is my third eye really open? Am I seeing through all these dimensions, and what does that look like? What more is there? There may be a little bit of an underlying fear about that and what you may encounter as a part of that process. But trust and know, if you are operating on your highest frequency or a high vibration, a high frequency, then that is what you can command only come to you, and it will be. Okay? Let's see, we also have the King of Wands here. Okay. All right, so some of you, there may be a little fear of creativity, if you're going to be able to sustain this creative process that you feel like you're expanding upon. So are you going to be able to come up with new products, with new services? Are you going to be able to continue to be charismatic and engaging and interesting to others? Are you going to continue to create value and find different ways to create value for your consumers? So that may be an area where you are having a little bit of an underlying fear here that may come up for you. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's move to potential outcomes here. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. All right, yeah, you walking towards what you feel, what fulfills you is a part of the outcome here. So whatever that means, whatever that is, whatever that constitutes, you are moving towards that. You are saying like, yeah, no holds barred. I have no limits. I have no fears. I am powerful. I can accomplish anything that I desire and set my mind to. And this is you like stepping off of the ledge and going for it. And all of these blessings and abundance being offered to you as a part of that process. Okay? We also have the Seven of Cups. We want more options, more opportunities, more blessings that come your way. And know and recognize that these are just not only blessings, but they're ideas, they're opportunities, they're projects, they're, you know, different love, you know, whatever this is that you're applying this to, you have new opportunities coming your way, new beginnings. And just know that not everyone is going to be for you. So you have to decide what's important to you. What path do you want to go down? What cup do you want to take? Okay? And that's going to be different for everyone. But just know that you may need to use your discernment. You may need to say like, oh, okay, well, the snake cup is probably something that is not going to benefit me, so I'm going to skip over that. The sun, yeah, hope, faith, joy, happiness, good luck, fulfillment, you know, yeah, that's definitely a cup that I'm going to take, you know, so you may need to go through that process and decide what is for you. And that's a very simplistic way of explaining it, but you get what I'm saying. Like you really want to practice discernment here and focus on only what is the priority to you. So we have this Eight of Wands, and that is what this card means. That is what I would communicate to you, is to really narrow your focus on the top priorities. And that is your way, that is your key to success here, is like narrowing it down, not trying to do 7 things at once. And that's just an arbitrary number. Maybe you can, maybe, you know, someone needs to cut like 20 things down to 7 and they can handle that. Or someone needs to cut 10 things down to 2 things. So whatever this is, however it works for you, refine your focus, and that's going to lead to your success. Okay. Wonderful. All right, so let's get some oracles here. So we have distorted desire. Your conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Okay, so this is really a message of, if you are being a little materialistic here, and if I'm looking immediately at these options, if you're going for just a particular option because of the money or because the way it's going to look to people, then, you know, that is what this is speaking about. Like, do things from the heart that you truly feel passionate about. Okay, so don't forget that part of things and how important it's going to be towards your fulfillment and your success and your state of happiness. Okay, what else? Let's get one more here. So we have burdens lift, weightlessness, you stepping into the powerful being that you are, all of your power, and letting go of anything that's not serving you, and stepping into this new chapter here, open to all that it brings to you. Okay. We also have go deeper. Wonderful. That's a really wonderful message, because as a part of this process, you working toward what fulfills you, it is going to require you to grow and develop your spirituality and your consciousness. That is ultimately what you're doing here. So recognize that, know that that's what's happening, and connect more deeply internally so that you are doing that and ensuring that the choices that you're making, the paths that you go down, are contributing to your spiritual growth as well. Okay, let's get one more here. Okay, so we have devotion with trust, your spiritual guidance, your commitment has been recognized, you are loved unconditionally. Oh my goodness, that is so close to what we were just saying here as far as continuing to grow and develop from a spiritual perspective as well, and making that the priority, and then everything else aligning and falling into place here. Okay, Taurus, wonderful. So these are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week.